However, fathers and mothers are responsible for the souls of their children. One time, a woman went to confession to Blessed Padre Pio, and she began her confession, and all of a sudden, Padre Pio began to shriek at her, "Criminal, criminal, get out of here!" She became frightened, and she came back to him. He chased her out of the confessional. She came back and she said, "Why did you treat me in that terrible manner?" He said, "Because I saw your 3 children in hell. And it's your permissiveness that put them there." Healing and deliverance, indeed. There is a tremendous need. Be a catalyst for healing. Be an instrument for healing and for deliverance as well. Say the prayer to St. Michael. This was really providential that I would come here and do this series right here. St. Michael right here, the archangels. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to have one lecture on the angels and saints and the doctrine of the faith and how they help us as our allies in this immortal combat. But I want to just caution you, my brothers and sisters, that don't be lax about these things. Be serious about these things. Now look, there are basically 4 ways that people get into trouble with the devil, and they end up needing deliverance. First, an innocent person can be afflicted with God's permission. Do you know that there have even been saints who had undergone periods of possession? Did you realize that? There have been saints, canonized saints in the history of the church. It was permitted by God. Why? Why does God permit evil? To bring a greater good out of it. You say, how could God do such a horrible thing? The person is innocent? Yes. Don't worry, it's not going to happen to you. It's not. Very, very rare. But that's one way. Second, when one is subjected to an evil spell. Could be an innocent person, too. Now, by and large, we are protected. When you're baptized, there's a minor exorcism that goes with baptism. You have a certain protection as a Christian. Let me tell you, first and foremost and above all, don't be afraid of the enemy. It is not fitting for a prince or princess of light to be afraid of the devil. Don't worry about that. He can't do anything without God's permission. St. Teresa of Avila used to say, "I don't pay any more attention to the devil than I do to a mosquito." That's what I think of him. When the devil came as a horrible, ugly apparition one night, St. Teresa woke up, saw him hovering over her bed, and said, "Oh, you again." Just turned over. That's how you treat the devil. Don't worry about it. The devil is like a vicious dog on a 6-foot chain. Guess what you don't do? Get in range. Don't get any closer than 6 feet, right? How do you get in range? It's called sin. Stay out of range. He can't hurt you a bit. Don't worry about that. The only way the enemy can hurt us is if we give ourselves to him through serious sin.